Okay, whenever you're ready, Commissioner.
Yeah. I just need an action.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right. Welcome, everyone. I'm Solomon Cavanis, Commissioner of the Atlanta Department of Transportation, and just want to welcome you to the Ted Turner connection from MLK. This viaduct will soon be open to the public so we can relieve some of the angst and concerns about connecting downtown to the entertainment district. But I think we're here today to talk about the moratorium on all lane closings and road closings scheduled to begin tomorrow at noon through Monday at 9 a.m. During this moratorium, we want to make sure that families and visitors have full access to the city and our streets to enjoy the 4th of July holiday. So in a sense, it's a freedom day. Like our founding fathers, we want to make sure that travelers and visitors are free from construction. But as soon as we conclude Monday, we'll get right back to work on our city projects. That includes our downtown improvements, also other projects throughout the city as related to our capital program. On Monday, we will continue the work for our resurfacing in the downtown district, which includes over 25 centerline miles of roadway. Also, over 11 miles of sidewalk improvements are coming to the downtown district. We have over 150 lights that are being repaired also in downtown to fill in the gaps where we have some dark spots and to make sure that we make downtown as vibrant as possible. This is all in the effort to make sure that we bring equity and safety to our residents and to the district and also to the city of Atlanta. So we look forward to getting through this moratorium and having a great holiday for July 4th. We want to ensure that folks know that the best way to get around is MARTA to your destinations, and also recognize that safety is the most important part of what we do at the Atlanta Department of Transportation. We want to make sure that our improvements are in line with equity, safety, and mobility, and support our Vision Zero initiative to bring fatalities and serious injuries due to crashes down to zero by the year 2040. So we just want to welcome everyone to the city of Atlanta, encourage everyone to have a great 4th of July holiday, and we look forward to ending this moratorium on Monday morning and continuing with all the great work in the city of Atlanta.
Commissioner, can you talk to us specifically about this roadway, how long it's been shut down, and steps you guys have taken on it?
So this is the MLK and Ted Turner Viaduct Reconnection Project. It is a result of years of a closure due to some infrastructure deficiencies. So we decided that we need to go back, redo the structure, and take out all the functionary elements. What we found is this shut down before COVID, and during COVID there was a slowdown in some of our contracting. So as soon as we could, we got out here, and we look forward to opening this in the middle of this month. Now, this viaduct is an important connector from our downtown government district over to the entertainment and sports complexes. The Centennial Yards development is under construction currently, and this viaduct will provide for mobility options, obviously access for public safety vehicles and the like, APD, and we want to make sure that we continue our biking access, our multimodal access from downtown over to the entertainment district so that we create that options alternative to vehicles.
So, Commissioner, how does this got us put you on track at DOT for upcoming FIFA? It's just under a year until next year's event, and this is the main conduit to that venue. Where's this got us put you on track with the reopening of this bridge?
Yeah. So the reopening of this bridge helps relieve traffic to and from the sports complex into downtown, but also considering the federal district and the governmental district gives that relief valve for the commuters who come in and out. What this viaduct also does is ensures that from a public safety standpoint, we can get people to and from, but we have a lot of work to go between now and next summer. However, one of the most attractive parts of this viaduct is the path for the new bus rapid transit program at MARTA. Just behind us, we have the platform for the Bus Rapid Transit Summer Hill BRT Rapid program, and this is a integral part of that loop between here and Summer Hill.
Since you brought it up, when can we expect that service to begin?
So MARTA has relayed by way of their latest presentation to Council that Q2 of 2026, the Rapid BRT is expected to be in service. Second quarter of 2026, we can expect service and operations of the Summer Hill Rapid service into the downtown core and to the loop up to the Sports and Exhibition Center.
But that's not the complete project, right?
It's a portion of the project, yes. Yes.
Time frame for the rest?
I don't have that at this time. MARTA has that information.
You mentioned modal prioritization. Can you speak a little bit to how the resurfacing is particularly benefiting cyclists and pedestrians?
Yes.
Will there be any bike lanes, or is it shared roads in all of these resurfacing projects like the viaducts?
It's a great question. So in everything we do, safety is primary. We make sure that any resurfacing includes safety treatments, and where possible, we include bike lanes, which are consistent with the bike network connections. So as part of our resurfacing and improvements, we are including all elements that facilitate multimodal options. And that goes as far as micromobility services, that also accessibility. Accessibility is one of the key factors for the ATL DOT to make sure we provide access for our most vulnerable users. That includes disabled citizens, but we want to make sure that our ADA ramps and the sidewalk facilities also provide a safe passage. So bike lanes, sidewalk facility improvements, also safety. Safety is at the core of everything we do in the city.
Commissioner, so speaking to safety, with the upcoming events like you said for next year at bike lanes and things like that, have there been any surveys done when it comes to sort of the increasing concern with flooding or spot flooding with the downtown corridor, particularly with this route to the events?
Yeah. So flooding has not been an issue. As far as ATL DOT is concerned, we're working with our partners as part of our whole of government approach at the City of Atlanta to make sure we pinpoint those key areas that are challenges. But we have a long history of addressing some of the flooding. Resiliency obviously is the word to make sure that we can recover as soon as possible. But in terms of flooding, we include all drainage elements in our construction and infrastructure designs.
As far as the sidewalk improvements, is there a goal with that in regards to PISA? Are you trying to get to a certain amount of miles before the PISA event?
So our downtown district is very developed and very mature. So there's not much infilling or creation of sidewalk required. So downtown is very walkable and very accessible, and we're going to make improvements to the existing facilities. And as part of our downtown improvements, we have thereabouts 11 miles that we will be repairing and improving, to include lighting to facilitate movements.
On the other side of the tracks, Georgia DOT is working on, I call it a complete street light program for a few blocks.
Yeah. Welcome. So I got to get this open.
They could turn it down.
It's okay.
What coordination is the city doing with Georgia DOT on improving the whole north side corridor, which a lot of people have described as a highway separating downtown with Vine City, English Avenue, the whole west side?
So the North Side Drive project is a DOT initiative to improve pedestrian access and facilitate the movement of traffic south to north, also north to south, but it also is a key link between the city and our communities. We've been working with Georgia Department of Transportation and from a signalization standpoint for improving the flow of pedestrians across Northside Drive, but also making sure those destinations are more accessible and also access to the Vine City community. We've been working with council member and Vine City community to make sure that we try to address all the concerns, but it's a full improvement that makes sure that Vine City is a part of all the great development that's happening in tandem and in partnership with Georgia Department of Transportation.
There's a bridge that supposedly connects the Vine City MARTA station with the other side of Northside Drive. And that was built, financed by Mayor Kasim Reed in his administration. A lot of discussion was done on that. The bridge is hardly ever open. And I didn't know if you have looked into that. I mean, I think for major events they try to open it, but it's not always open for that.
Well, in terms of not always open, I have to look into the frequency of how often it's closed.
It's quite closed 95%.
Okay, I'll have to look into those numbers, but it's meant to provide an alternative. However, Northside Drive and the crossings and signal timing is designed to provide that access across Northside Drive. So the bridge is, I'd say, an augmented infrastructure feature that provides additional access. However, Northside Drive also provides that walkability.
The bridge is a city project, right? Who controls when it's open and when it's closed?
I don't have that readily available, but I can get back to you. However, it is the City of Atlanta's bridge.
How can you speak a little bit to what ATL.'s top priority is in terms of completing projects or ongoing projects to prepare for the influx of hundreds of thousands of people?
So ahead of next summer, we want to make sure that we have the most presentable downtown and the safest downtown possible. So I mentioned lighting, I mentioned walkability, but also mobility and accessibility. So working with MARTA, making sure that we have information to get people through wayfinding to MARTA and from MARTA, also working with our public safety officials to make sure that information is readily available and that they can access facilities. But we just want to make sure that the City of Atlanta as a whole is prepared, as we've been working on improvements with FIFA coming and without FIFA coming. So we're just looking forward to accelerating all the improvements.
With the repaving project, I mean, you guys are kind of working around the clock with Georgia DOT, kind of alternating. What is your target date for being done with the surface street portion?
Yeah, so the preparations for next summer, we anticipate to be finished by spring of 2026 for all of our surface improvements.
There's no secret that there's tension between MARTA and the City of Atlanta, whether it has to do on the audits, more MARTA. Just last Friday, the mayor expressed continued disappointment in how MARTA is executing and not executing projects. Here you're saying we need to rely on MARTA. I was just wondering if you could talk, that so many things are involved, whether it's BRT, streetcar, beltline, rail issues. I don't know where we are with the infill MARTA stations. In fact, a lot seems like nothing is happening. Can you address what your views on all of the above?
My general view is that we want to make sure people can get from point A to point B and have options. Right now, the City of Atlanta, ATL DOT, are making sure that our surface infrastructure is in place and we do our part. Transit, obviously, is integral to Atlanta, and we want to support those trips from point A to point B.
Are you involved in the discussions with MARTA?
Yes.
That doesn't sound very...
They're our partners, so we speak on a regular basis, yes. But I really want to make sure everyone understands no construction starting tomorrow through Monday, and we have a lot of great work coming. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Questions?
Thank you. If you need any follow-up information, I will forward it, and